I've had to deal with a few customer support people recently, and boy do I have some stories for you. I needed a cable for my monitor so I could use it as a USB hub, but the cable that came with it was only 1 meter long. Why? The only use case for a cable that short is if you're using it with a laptop on your desk. And do you know the figures? 99% of laptops have integrated webcams, meaning it is not going to be used on a laptop 99% of the time, approximately. I'm angry, okay? So I bought a cable off eBay. It's 3 meters long, plenty long enough to do what I need. So I bought this cable from a Chinese seller, but they have an Australian warehouse, so it would get here nice and quickly. So I get the tracking details and it tracks up to the 15th of January, where it says it's at the Sydney Distribution Centre. And the Sydney Distribution Centre is one step before it gets to post office, typically. From my knowledge, from the million things I buy online, that is the last step before it gets to me. So anyway, I was like, okay, it'll come in the next couple of days. So no big deal. A week and a half passes, still no sign of the package, so I contact Australia Post customer service. You'd think this is where the story starts. Nah. So Australia Post has amazing customer service. I actually contacted them saying the package was missing, and then a day later they got back to me saying, hey, yes, it is missing. Sorry we didn't get back to you sooner about this. I'm happy with them. And then they said, contact the seller so they can contact us so they can be reimbursed for this $12 USB cable, okay? This is where it gets interesting. So I then go to contact the seller so we can get this whole thing sorted out and I can finally get a cable long enough to be used with my computer. So I try to be all professional how to do this, and I say, dear eBay seller, I recently purchased a 3 meter USB-A to USB-B 3.0 cable from you. I contacted the postal service about the package as tracking showed it should have been delivered. They have informed me that this item is now lost in transit. They have asked you to contact Australia Post, quoting the case number. This will allow the right parties to be compensated for the lost item. Thank you for your time, Aaron. I love this so much. They then get back to me. Dear buyer, may I ask, have you checked the local post office? You need to go there and check. Best regards. Dear seller, yes, I have checked the local post office. It gets checked daily. Since the package seems to be missing, I have raised a missing package inquiry to investigate where the package is. They couldn't find it and now they are asking you to contact them with the reference number so they can sort out this problem. Now, yes, I understand that this is probably going through Google Translate, so I might be getting a bit lost in translation. And I know I'm also partly at fault for using words like inquiry and investigate. They don't respond to me. Dear buyer, sorry for any inconvenience. The item may be lost or stuck on the road. How about we resend the item for you to show our sincere apology? Is that okay? Best regards. I just want my cable at this point. Dear seller, resending the item would be greatly appreciated. I've been in need of this item for a while. If you could contact Australia Post, quoting the number I have given you, they'll be able to refund you for your trouble. Thanks for your time. Dear buyer, thank you for your email. We have arranged replacement for you. The item will be shipped out within 48 hours. Hope you can get it soon. Best regards. So the package has been resent. I haven't got the tracking details for it, but I'm hoping it gets here soon. So this is one of the better customer service stories. Yes, it was lost in translation, but like, Australia Post just wants them to contact them so they can give them money. It's like, we want to give you money. Here, take this money. But they don't understand that. They don't understand we want to give them money. Please just take our money, okay? So yeah, that's story number one. But the second story isn't as so much funny as it is extremely annoying for me. I've had to deal with this for quite a while now. This also requires a bit of a backstory. So my mum, she has had an Android for quite a while now. Our whole family has had Androids before, but we've slowly moved over to all having iPhones now. Which is great. iPhones are amazing. It's just taken Mum a little longer than I would like to move over. We're over that now, okay? She has an iPhone, everything's good, everything is A-okay, everything's perfect, except for getting her the iPhone. My mum got my dad's old phone because he got a new one on a contract. She's a bit sentimental. She has a whole lot of text threads on there with people she likes, so she wanted all of them transferred over to the new phone. I was like, hey, not a problem. Apple has an app that will do everything wirelessly, just automatically transfer it over from Android to Apple, except it didn't. I go to set it up, it fails every time. I'd go through all the troubleshooting steps I could find online, nothing works. I come across this website that has steps to help you transfer everything over with Move to iOS. And I'm like, yay, these actually look helpful. Tried all of them, nothing worked. But what was interesting about this website is that they also had an app. that you download to your computer, you just plug both phones in and it'll transfer everything over. And I thought, hey, they're trustworthy because they're actually giving you steps on how to use Apple's software before you use theirs. I download the software, plug both phones in, and then it's like, to use this feature, you need to buy the full version. So I was a few hours deep into this, trying to get this stupid phone set up. So I was like, hey, $70 isn't the end of the world. Let's just do it, get it over with, so we can have Mum's phone set up, so I don't have to deal with Android again. So I pay for the app, plug everything in, everything starts going perfectly fine, until it doesn't. Transfers everything over, but then gets stuck when it tries transferring the contacts. And no matter what I did, I couldn't get it to get past transferring the contacts. I tried multiple times, spent multiple hours on this app until I got so frustrated that I just transferred the contacts over using Google Drive and just didn't care about anything else. So the phone was set up because I was that frustrated. I did it the hard brute force way, and it worked, and I'm happy that it's finally set up. So being the polite guy that I am, I start typing out a nice long inquiry to them. To whom it may concern. I am formally requesting a refund for the full amount for my purchase of AnyTransfer iOS. I found this software from your many articles claiming to solve the problems of Apple's move to iOS app for Android. I was frustrated with Apple, so I thought it would be a good idea to try your software to solve the problem. After purchasing a license, I tried several times to transfer the data across, only for the progress to get stuck on contacts, and then fail after hours of trying to transfer. I hope you can get in contact as soon as possible so I don't have to deal with this stupidity for much longer. Aaron. So, they didn't respond for 4 business days. And then they got back to me saying,
Dear Aaron, thank you for using our app, and I am truly sorry for delay reply from the January 22nd to February 2nd. It would be appreciated for your kind understanding in advance. We are sorry our software brings you disappointed experience. Our dev team will improve our software to bring more convenience. The transferring times vary based on size of files. Could you please kindly tell us how many items you want to transfer? To help us make better analysis and find a solution for you soon, please kindly provide us with log file. It is easy to do so. Thanks for your generous support and kind understanding in advance. Best regards, Sissy, your iMobile team.
Dear customer support, in regards to how much data, there were approximately 26,000 text messages and 210 contacts, and I think around 100 pictures. The messages all transferred over, but as soon as I tried transferring the contact, the progress bar stopped, and if I left it long enough, it would terminate. I've attached the log file as requested.
Dear Aaron, thank you for your kind patience with this issue. Our dev team analysed your log file carefully and gave us a suggestion below. This issue was caused by the disconnection between your device and computer. Considering this issue, please kindly don't disconnect your device to the computer when transferring data. Please try to transfer contacts without messages again. Please kindly tell us whether it works or not. Thank you for your generous support and kind understanding in advance. Best regards, Sissy, your iMobile team.
So they come back to me with that. What? Are you mad? Like, come on. I know not to disconnect a phone from a computer when they're transferring data. Like, seriously, you're insulting my intelligence by saying that. I know for a fact that I never disconnected the phone from the computer the entire time. In fact, I kept them plugged in the whole time. Because why on earth would someone unplug their phone while it's transferring data? This is what I love doing. I love sending strongly worded emails to people. Strongly worded, and this is what I had to say to them. I'm sorry, but due to the time since I've had this issue, I've fixed the problem myself without using your software. But I have 3 things to say though. 1, the device was never disconnected once during the whole process. I actually find it insulting that you would think that I would disconnect the cable transferring the data. 2, your software is to blame as I tried transferring multiple times with the same outcome. I tried everything from preventing the computer from sleeping to only transferring singular items. Nothing worked. 3, the only thing I really need to transfer over were the messages because of their sentimental value. So just transferring the contacts, which is easier to do over Google Drive than to use your software, is a stupid suggestion. As per my initial email, I request a refund for your defective product. Aaron Bruggeman. Looking back on that, there are things I might have done differently. But if for 1 second you think I'm going to try and deal with your stupid software longer than I have to, you are dead wrong. Just dead wrong. And I'm shouting into the void again. Doctor said I shouldn't do that. Bad for health. I did get a refund though. And that's all that really matters. So they're my 2 customer service stories. I hope you guys enjoyed. Because I didn't. Thanks for watching the video today, guys. I hope you had as much fun watching it as I did making it. It's been very fun working with green screen. So I've decided 2 things. Firstly, the videos are going to now be released on Saturday due to work and me not having as much time during the weekdays as I used to have. And secondly, it's not going to be the life of the ordinary every single week. It might be other things like this, where I just have a story to tell and want to do it in the funnest way possible. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Still don't know how to sign out right.